Hi. Today I'd like to talk about something which is very important specifically in beginning a career in medical writing. This applies to putting together an application, writing a resume, writing a cover letter specifically, or even answering questions during an interview. What's important in all these steps is to demonstrate your commitment to the field of medical writing. This is easier said than done. Of course, when someone talks about demonstrating your commitment, it may seem as easy as sitting across the desk from someone and saying, yes, I'm committed to the field. But honestly, is it really that simple? Today, I'd like to share two strategies which I picked up along the way on ways in which I could demonstrate my commitment, and I was only able to pick up these two strategies because I was initially getting them wrong. The first strategy is to stop using the process of elimination while describing my interest in the field. When someone used to ask me, why are you interested in medical writing? I would say something like, well, because it comes naturally to me. I felt that this was an accurate response, but honestly, I realized that I had to focus a little bit more on my motivation rather than the practical aspects or the technical aspects or the skills. All that is secondary. What's most important is my reason for being a medical writer. And when I began focusing my answer on the reason as opposed to what skills I already have and whether it comes naturally to me or not, I began getting more positive responses in terms of positive responses on the cover letter, positive responses in my answers to interview questions. The second strategy that I picked up along the way is to focus the answer on the end goal when I was asked about where I'd like to go as a medical writer moving forward, how I'd like to see my career to grow. So, for instance, if I was asked, where do you see yourself X years from now? I would focus the answer on myself, and I say I see myself, here or there. But I was, subconsciously getting the answer wrong, and I realized that I should really be focusing the answer on the end goal because medical writing is not about the medical writer. Medical writing is about helping people live better lives. So I had to draw a connection between my career progression and how it would help people at the end of the day. So when people would ask me, where do you see yourself in X years, or how do you see your career progressing, or how do you see yourself growing, I would focus my answer entirely on how my career growth was linked to the end goal of medical writing. So there you have it, two strategies. First one is don't present your aspiration as something which you arrived at by process of elimination. And again, this is not intentional. Just check yourself, see if you might be doing it in a cover letter or if you might be doing it in responding to an interview question. And the second one is to focus your answer on the end goal and not specifically on yourself. And this is the tricky part because the question is, where do you see yourself in X years? And so the natural response is, I see myself in so-and-so position. This is more of a reflex, not a response. And what we should be doing is responding and not reacting to the question. So good luck with preparing your cover letter and rehearsing your interview answers if that is something that you'd like to do. And good luck.